water efficiency.
Welcome, sir. Thank you for being here with us, and also congratulations on your winning.
Thank you.
Let's start with getting to know a little bit more about what are some of the measures and initiatives that your company has taken towards sustainability.
So sustainability for Dr. Reddy's is quite big, and it has been ingrained into our culture since almost 2 or 3 decades. From the top management, from the founders itself, from the founders tables itself, sustainability has been a very major strategy point. We have a big push from Dr. G.V. Prasad, from Satish Reddy, from everybody. So talking about sustainability initiatives standalone is a bit, I wouldn't say it wouldn't do justice to the kind of operations or the kind of things which we are doing. So talking about the goals we have taken, we have 14 major goals, as you can see it on our websites. All these goals touch individual basis of ESG. And we have goals on patient affordability of medicines. We have goals on access to medicine. We have goals on overall energy requirement, energy efficiency, renewable energy, water stewardship, on governance. And the kind of initiatives we take for individual goal are entirely different. So like when I give you an example on gender diversity. So we are trying to push more and more women workforce and workforce with disability into our organizations. We are trying to make the sites more accessible for them, trying to understand what are the lacunas and trying to close those off. We also have a sustainability ambassador program. So we have 6 ambassador programs for 6 different initiatives. Health, women, road safety being very important for us because many of our medical representatives are on road. And then energy, water and waste. Now these ambassadors, we have a good chunk of ambassadors, overall above 500, who are there in different parts of the organizations. It's an initiative which the employees have taken for themselves. Right. And they are driving it from their side. They are giving us savings. They are improving the culture. So in short, Dr. Reddy's, the major initiative of Dr. Reddy's on sustainability is cultural enhancement, is to change that culture, change that thinking of an average person in Dr. Reddy's to be more aligned towards sustainability, not only in his business hours, also overall in his life.
So to measure the effectiveness of these goals that you have set for sustainability, what are some of the key metrics or indicators that you have?
We have, for all the 14 goals, we have 14 individual metrics. Okay. For gender diversity, we have taken a metric of 35%. For energy efficiency, we have taken 100% renewable energy, carbon neutral by, scope 1 and 2 carbon neutral by 2030, and 12.5% reduction in scope 3 by 2030. We have also taken water positivity by 2030. So there are said ways, the KPIs are very well defined, and the ways in which we will measure the KPIs are also very well defined. Right. So as a standard changes, we do adhere to the latest standard, but we do adhere to the latest globally accepted standards. Like for example, for scope 3, I adhere to PSCI guidelines. For scope 1 and 2, I use GHG protocol. For water, for sustainable procurement, for social accountability, we have got said ISO and social accountability standards which we use. So whatever is the best practice available, we try to follow that and we bring out the KPIs from that.
So you've pretty much covered about how these initiatives and goals have impacted your business strategy as a whole, but how do they impact your day-to-day operations at office?
So if I'm to give you a simple example about, let us say about the ambassador program again, let us say about the road safety. So road safety is something which every time, the global generics, GGI India we call it, so the global generics guys, when they go on the road safety is something which is very, very extremely important for us because their safety is paramount for Dr. Reddy's. So in an everyday operation, we try to imbibe more and more awareness, more and more behavioral change in them so that they wouldn't get stressed when they are driving, because as a person, they will have hundreds of stresses. And as a company, we don't want to add to that, we want to reduce that. Right. So we are taking a behavioral change. We are having defensive driver trainings for all of them. All the major 2, 3, 4-wheeler and even trucks and buses drivers also, where they get that defensive driver training so that they don't go into that fit of rage while they are driving. Many of the accidents generally tend to happen due to that fit of rage or that one miss in understanding. So we're trying to battle that. And that's an everyday task. So every day, the road safety team works with these the drivers to reduce that road rage, and that's a day-on-day improvement, and that's a day-on-day behavioral change.
Great. So you've shared some great insights. Thank you for being here with us again, and also congratulations again on your winning.
Thank you.